So I felt like, okay, let me add more to it. So I think the second cup he gave me was this length of this quantity, sorry, see me saying length, this quantity of vodka then filled with Coke, and I drank everything again at one cup. When I drank it, I was normal. I was very, very, excuse me. When I drank it, I was very, very normal. Like I was like, is this the alcohol? Is this the vodka thing that you are talking about? I was completely normal. Give me 15 minutes. After like 15 to 30 minutes, I don't know, I was off, completely off. Like honestly, I did not know where I was. I did not know what I was doing. I was completely off.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. So I was doing some work on my system and then I remember that I have this gist for you guys. Actually, I am going out. This video is just going to be about my day in general, but not like my full day because I have done a lot of things. I woke up quite early, I have taken my bath, I have prepared food to eat, and I have eaten. So this video is just going to be like half day in my life. Yes, so I want to make this video. I was working on my system, but I've closed it now. I want to give you guys this gist, like this gist, very important gist before we go out. I want to buy food stuff for the house, like rice, all these kind of things, like all these kind of basic things. Yes, I want to buy them for the house, for my house. Yes, for my father's house, for my house, anyone. So I am going to take you guys along, but before I go, I need to tell you guys something. I remember when I was in 100 level, I had this very, very terrible experience. Like I was in 100 level and I was young, very, very young. I was 16 and I was very young and I wanted to like maybe explore. I don't know if to call it as if to target explore, because it's not like I wanted to explore, but I wanted to just, I was just feeling very comfortable, and I was very lucky. I got a very good hostel because I have been staying off campus like since I got admission, since 100 level to now. So I got a very good hostel, like nice hostel mates. Shout out to my hostel mates. I love them so much. Like they've been amazing. The ones that have gone, the ones that are still around, shout out to them. So there's this guy that was staying in like the last room, and luckily for me, will I say luckily for me, church has nothing to do with you being good. So I will not tag it on church, sorry. So we just build this bond between ourselves. So a guy, one of my friends, yes, my friends in the last room, my friend, my hostel mate, everything in the last room, he was like, have I tried alcohol before? I was like, yes, because I know I have tried alcohol before. So he bought, but I was when I say I was foolish, I did not know the kind of alcohol I should have taken. So he bought vodka, flat vodka, that chocolate vodka. I don't know, white. I'll put the picture on the screen, maybe. Like it's white, it's long like this. So he bought it and he was like, okay, Priska, are you ready to try vodka? And I'm like, yes, I can even finish a bottle. Hey, who sent me? That is how, see me. So I was like, I can even finish a bottle. Imagine, just imagine, like a bottle of that vodka. The big one, no, I don't know if they have the small size, but the one I'm talking about is actually big. See me, like very big. So I was like, I can finish it. So I bought Coke. As at that time, I had ulcer. I still have ulcer, but I pray I'm going to be healed very soon. As at that time, I had ulcer. So I did not have this proper orientation that ulcer and alcohol just does not go together. So he bought Coke with it. Imagine, Coke, alcohol, ulcer. He bought Coke with it, and I will not blame him because he did not even know I had ulcer. In fact, the way I was talking, you would think, this girl is very, very experienced. Like, you know, this kind of vibe that you give somebody, like, I can do this thing, like I have done it several times. So that was the kind of vibe I actually gave him. So I don't blame him. It's very falling. No, I don't think so. So I won't blame him if I will not blame him why he gave me alcohol. Let me put it that way. And he did not even know my age, so I will not also blame him for alcohol. So he did not know the way I was behaving. You would think I'm one kind of 18 years old, 19 years old girl like that. So cut story short, he gave me the vodka mixed with in fact, he even said he reduced the quantity that he gave me. Like, I don't know if I need to bring cup so that I can show you guys. This is my cup. This was not the cup share, but let's say this is the vodka. Like, let me just use this as my example. This thing is so hard to open. Okay, so Okay, this is my cup and this is my vodka. Let's just imagine this was not the cup, but let's just imagine this is the cup and this is the vodka. So let me show you guys the quantity of vodka it poured into the cup. This is it. Like, the vodka was not as okay, I think it was just this much or a little bit. I'm coming. Okay, this much. Then he diluted it with Coke, like to this kind of level, like to fill this cup. So you can see it's very, very small vodka he gave me. I carried it and I drank everything at a go. Like, can you imagine? I didn't have like a proper orientation that you're meant to maybe take it in small gulps, if that is what you're meant to do. But I carried everything and I drank everything like at once. I now asked him to give me another cup. Hey, when I asked him for another cup, that one was not enough. He was like, this girl, you know, this kind of vibe. There was somebody else in the room. Like, there were maybe 2 people or 3 people, 2 guys. Yes, 3. There were 3 guys and 2 girls. So, you know, or 1 girl, I don't even know. But it's been a long time. But you know this kind of vibes that you give people. Give me another cup. So the next cup he gave me, let me show you what he gave me. It felt like, since that one did not make me feel, I didn't feel any kind of way. So it felt like, okay, let me add more to it. So I think the second cup he gave me was this quantity, sorry, see me say length, this quantity of vodka, then filled with Coke, and I drank everything again at one gulp. When I drank it, I was normal. I was very, see me. When I drank it, I was very, very normal. Like, I was like, is this the alcohol thing? Is this the vodka thing that people have been talking about? I was completely normal. Give me 15 minutes. After like 15 to 30 minutes, I don't know, I was off. Completely off. Like, honestly, I did not even know where I was. I did not even know what I was doing. I was completely off. Like, according to what they said, okay, no, as at that time, I was not completely off. I was 90% off. So I tried to stand up to go to my room because I was like, I don't want these people to know I am already drunk. Anyone. I didn't want them to know because, you know, this kind of vibe I have given them now, so that it's not be like, so upon this your vibe, see, like the way you are now behaving. So I said, okay, let me stand up and go to my room. My room was just the first room. That is like just one room separating my room and its own room. So I was like, let me even go to my room. Hey, I tried to stand up and it was disaster. I fell on the chair. In fact, I did it the first time. I did it corporately. Like, I was feeling myself. Like, I don't know how I was feeling, no, but I tried to let me just carefully stand up. Like, I did not want any kind of attention. So as I noticed that I could not stand up, I sat down back again. I tried again, second time. I could not stand up. I sat down again. I was like, hey God, what is happening? I now said, okay, finally, let me try and stand up again. I stood up and I landed on the bed. Thank God it was on the bed. Like, imagine landing on the floor like tiles, because my room in school is tiled. Yes. So imagine landing with my head on the floor, like, should have been history, just because I wanted to prove that I am what I can take alcohol. I am a thug. Anyone. I wanted to prove that, okay, I wanted to feel like I am a monk, I am a vogue. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know if that was what I wanted to prove, but I shall know that it's not like I wanted to prove anything sensible. So I landed on the bed. When I landed on the bed, they're like, Priska, what is happening? We're like, Priska, kilo shele. Hey God. And I'm like, I don't know. I cannot feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. So I was even, I still remember all those parts. So I said, okay, let me stand up. Then when I like, somebody now tries to help me. Okay, that's the guy that gave me the alcohol. Let me try and lift you up. So he tried to lift me up. He could not lift me up because I was drunk. I could not even move. So they had to like carry me to my room. That is the other guy that one could not carry me. So the other guy just came, just scoped me in his hand. Is that a right English? He carried me like a baby and he took me to my room. Then I even had the roommate itself. I think my roommate was there. They asked her if she was going to drink. Imagine, they asked all the girls if they were going to drink. And these people, they said no. Only me with my big head carry myself to drink. So They took me to the room. Then I think they said I should sleep. I could not sleep. My stomach was paining me. As at this point, I was still even aware of myself. I knew my stomach was paining me. I was just not feeling. I was feeling very, very off as at this point. Like my head was banging. It was like I was in another place. At some point, I was like, God, something is happening to me. And I don't know. I went off. According to them, they said I was saying different kind of rubbish. Then there's this song that was trending. I don't know if I remember it, but it's Patani Logo Benz, Mufera Benz. I don't know if that is the song, but I've forgotten. But I was singing that song, Patani Logo Benz, Mufera Benz. Like as at that time, I was singing that song. Like, can you just imagine? And I woke up the next day, and the next day I was just throwing up. In fact, from that night, they said I was already throwing up, but they were helping me to clean up, they said they even changed my clothes self. Like, just imagine. I don't know. Okay, they said it was the time I wanted to pee, so they took me up to pee. In fact, they even baited me. Girls, so not guys. Yes, they baited me, took me to pee, changed my dress. In the morning, I woke up, I was throwing up. I was like, I feel like I'm dying. That's how they rushed me to the hospital, health clinic, anyone. They rushed me there, and I had to start collecting drip. Wait, was it? I woke up, it wasn't morning safe. It was around like, this is something that I slept around, maybe 9. I took the aqua around 8. I slept around 9, or I went blank around 9, and I woke up around almost 12 in the afternoon. Like, that was when because they rushed me to the clinic around past 12, almost 1 o'clock, and I went black. They called my daddy and my mommy. Hey God, my mommy was like, she said, I got this to my mommy after the old thing. When I go back home, hey, when I was even coming back home, I don't know the mind I had, but I was not even scared that my parents were going to shout on me. In fact, I didn't even care. But what my mommy told me was that she went for a wedding, and they called her that her daughter is not conscious. Abi subconscious. Anyone, what did they call it? Is unconscious. Sorry. That daughter is unconscious. She was like, hey God. My mom said she was scared. My dad was like, she, you go and bring her back to Abuja. Hey. Like, it was a very terrible experience, but I'm glad I was better and I learned my lesson. In fact, since that day, I have not tested flat vodka again, and I will not test it again. So guys, that is the end of my story time. I want to start going out. I'm going to show you my full outfit. Yeah, my full outfit. It's not like I'm wearing something serious. I'm just wearing a gown. I'm going to show you guys, yeah, my dress when I stand up. So let me even stand up now. So I don't know if you can see, but this is my full outfit. The back is where there is drama. I don't know if you can see the back. It has this thing going on, but I'm not going fast, so I'll just raise the back up to cover it. Yeah, this is the full outfit, and this is me. Yeah, that is another thing. I'm not carrying this wig along with me. See me shining my eyes. I'm not wearing wig out, because why do I have to wear wig out? Well, it's not like I'm going somewhere far. I'm not wearing wig. I'm carrying my natural hair. But this is it. This is how I am going. Let me off my ring lights. Yeah, this is no ring lights on, no lights. And yeah, this is how I'm going. This is my natural light. Yeah, this is how I am.